mix it. Charging my phone. End up finding two more bags, two little bags. This is one of them, Halloween. Other one holding my phone. And good. And a little one. Delicioso, right? Potato, coconut is delicious. I have to have my son. I crave, I feel like I'm still pregnant. My son, I crave things like certain cheese. I'm just eating the chalupa. Man, I don't remember. I think it was my mom, or my son, one of them. We haven't gone to Taco Bell lately, so I'm gonna soon go there and get my chalupa. I used to eat a lot of the chalupa when I was pregnant with my son, because I used to love going like to eat like my hamburger, but the world didn't like the hamburger in my stomach. It made me throw up. And milk. I drank like, I don't know, that time my mom bought lactate milk or whole milk. I don't know. I drank a tiny bit to go to my appointment. What used to be Victory Memorial Hospital. I forgot to mention that. Have I ever mentioned, like, I guess I don't talk about it a lot. My pregnancy was different. So, like, the only great thing about it, on my pregnancy, was I didn't go through very hard labor. I didn't have him naturally. I had the C-section. And it was because I had the high blood pressure and they want to make sure I'm gonna make it and all that. So we did a lot, when I was pregnant, a lot of sonograms, always. More than usual. It was, a couple. And, I don't know if I'm the only one, like a big, like a jug. I call it like a jug. Plastic thing. I had to pee a lot. And even though I drank water, I didn't drink like a whole bunch. So maybe that's why I was like dehydrated, I think. So I didn't like that part. And he was supposed to be born September 11th. But he was born before that, August 17th. His birthday's coming up. Hopefully my family sees this. If not, I'm just doing my own thing, me and my son, celebrate with him. Hopefully my mom, I invite her, we're going to a restaurant nearby, we'll go with us. I'm hoping she says at least one time, say yeah. Like my son wants to be with his grandma, and like, you don't like that she's pushing him away, and I don't know why. I don't know. When you're older, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't record and talk a lot, but here it is. So, why not? Let me start now. You guys, like I said, I'm charging the phone. And it's like a weird angle with the charger and the bag holding, the phone. So, when I was going a lot to see my doctor. I think his name was, I don't know the whole name, but I remember it was Dr. Wang in Victory Memorial Hospital. He used to be there, now it's a senior thing, I'm not sure. And across it is the duck pond. I would take my son always, well, when he was born, I would take him to look at the ducks. So he was going to be born on August 17th. So it was in the evening. Was it in the evening or in the afternoon that we went there? I'm not sure. I think it was like 5 or 6 that they called me and said, I'm ready. They could dilate me. I didn't like that part either. I don't know if any of you who had babies, they put a rubber band. I don't say nothing. But block my my count. So, figure out what I'm trying to say, okay? Can't be, Anyway. And when they put that rubber band, I just remember some kind of rubber band. It started having, contractions, the pain. But it wasn't that bad. Thank God, because they, somehow, Gabrielle went with me. I guess they told him something that's going to be a long while. So he went home. And I thought he wasn't going to come back. It's scary when by yourself and knowing I'm not going to, have natural birth. I still was scared. And he came back. He came back with his parents and his brother Junior. He let me know because I didn't get to see them. They were, I guess, in a different room. At, I don't know, at 9, almost 10. I wrote in my journal, so I don't remember, but it was 9 or 10. I was going to have Joelle. They put me to sleep, and I was worried. You see all those videos that they put anesthesia and whatever, and I was worried. There was 2 things I was worried about. It's not going to work, and I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm going to feel the pain. Cutting the stomach, and they got the baby. Well, the other thing, because, a lot of things, your feelings, the moods, everything is out of whack. And it was like some kind of dark, whatever it was. I don't know how to explain it, but something dark. And somehow I thought I didn't do it, but on the Bible, I would cross certain verses, kind of helped me. So I thought I was, that he was gonna, my baby was gonna survive, but not me. I just kept thinking, when I have my baby, I'm going up there. Heaven. That was the darkest time. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, especially women go through, what is that called? I forgot what you call that. Of the depression, the darkness, and those are scary for those women, especially, they want to do something like harm the baby or something. It's scary. I didn't go through that, but at the same time I felt like it was something like it. After I had my son, when I woke out of it, I hear a doctor say, "Oh, it's a boy." I knew it was going to be a boy. The only thing the nurse said was, before I had my son, I guess she's seen in the sonogram, "Oh, he has a cut on his lip." Instead of telling me the real truth, my son was going to be born special. In the beginning, I was like, because I never seen another baby born like that. Now I see it in the commercials of them having the surgeries and, those kind of commercials. But they let me hold the well, and the nurse or whoever it was said, "Oh, you can see he has 10 toes, 10 fingers." I don't know why she said all that, but maybe she's trying to whatever. But I fell in love with the well. The first time it was my stomach, and I felt him jump. Every time I had to go to the bathroom, like when I was already almost due. I fell in love with him, but I felt him kicking. And why was he kicking so strong? And it's because he was born so long, with big feet. So that's why sometimes I don't want to talk about my pregnancy. But my son is okay. He's still, he was supposed to have 2 other surgeries when he turned 21, but hold on. Like I was saying, my son, when he turned 21, he was supposed to have 2 other surgeries, and with her name. Her name is Shelley. I won't say the last name. It's Shelley, her name was. Charge of just in charge. Put in his head that, oh, you're gonna have to go by yourself and turn 21, and put in his head. I even let him know I was gonna go with him, no matter what she said. But at that time, I don't know what it was. He was checking out of the surgery, or I don't know. But now he's hoping to do it, so I'm gonna try to call. Because it's mostly knowing he don't have braces, and we've been having problems. Now that he works, so he can't have certain insurance, but he told me find out how much it's going to cost at the dentist, so he could go back, so he could clean his teeth, take out that chipped tooth that was supposed to do it. It's a lot of things. But I'm going to find out tomorrow. Hopefully, whatever we're going to do, I hope you come, before 3 or something like that, and I could first call this number a lady gave me in Boston Health Center from a dentist. I'm hoping it's not too much of whatever they got to do, and he can at least start from there, the dentist. It's not nearby, even though the other one wasn't that nearby either. I had to take 2 buses. So, at least for this one, if is okay at the dentist. It's only $1, not $2, so it's not bad. It's just a long way. And then hopefully that's good. He can start doing that, and hopefully they don't say to my son, you know, if I call this, I'm hoping the number works and the people who were there before remember my son, like they kind of talk to them and find out if he can still do that. One of the surgeries. I mean, it might be 2 of them, but they'll find out about the first one that he was supposed to do. It's going to be like more painful than the other surgery he was supposed to do. So I can't talk a lot about it, but I still want to talk about it because it's my story too. So if I don't talk about it now, I'm going to forget. I feel like if I get older, I'm going to lose my memory. So that's why, you know, like, stuff with me, I'm trying to talk about me and nobody else. You know, I try my best. But, you know, I do slip up or something, and hopefully I don't. I'm trying my best not to just talk about me, and that's about it. Or my son, because, you know, he's my son. But I'm going to finish the coconut yogurt. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I'm just going to go watch TV and relax. And later, if I feel like continuing, you know, decorating, I'm going to do it. So. I don't remember how pumpkin, how it got cut like that. It's, I think from Dollar General when they used to have Halloween stuff. And I have the nose, I think, around here. Yeah. The only thing I threw out that came with suspenders, I should have kept it, even though it wasn't gonna fit me, because it was like for a little kid. The suspenders couldn't go all the way, and then you clip it to something. It was so cool. It was bloody suspenders. Kind of like this. I think that's maybe goes. Got a crack. Oh, there's the. And there's the. What do you call that? Stopper or whatever. I finally got to mention my pregnancy. Oh, and when I woke up and after the doctor said that, then I saw Gabrielle come, you know, to be with me. I was so happy he was there with me. And they bring the baby, so he could hold the baby too. And it's because, you know, like the day after, they put him in, you know, we were in Victory Memorial Hospital, but they sent him to Brooklyn Hospital because the doctors didn't know how to, you know, take care of special babies. So, and I mean, not forget, when I got that phone call, of a nurse saying, oh, when are you going to go see your baby? That way you learn how to feed the baby, because you have to have a special bottle so I could feed him. Because you don't go over there to see your baby, we're going to take him away. And I think it was just to, I don't know, but she's scared. I thought I was going to lose Joelle. I went over there with my stitches well, it wasn't stitches, it was staples on my stomach. I went over there to Brooklyn Hospital, and a nice nurse there. She teach me how to feed the well. It took a while for I could get used to the special bottles. They gave me a lot of the special bottles. They gave me, I don't know what else, but they gave me, you know. Only bad thing is that I'm the only one out of my family didn't get to take the first picture of my baby in the hospital. You can't take pictures, it's flashing or whatever. So the only first picture was he was nude, a skinny little baby, was so skinny and long. And my mom was, you know, she was the first one to take him a bath, you know, because he was so skinny and fragile. So she was the first one, and I let her, you know, bathe him. And yeah, that's the first picture of him nude while my mom's taking a bath. But then, you know, Gabrielle would come over. We took pictures of him when he was so tiny. I'm gonna end it here. I think I could go on and on. You know, I hope you enjoy all these videos. Like I said, a lot of times I'm not gonna be recording like I used to. And when I do, I'll let you know I'm coming back for good. I just gotta take care of myself first. So, especially I'm not getting that much views, so I post a lot of videos. A lot of people, you know, the people that are supposed to be following me, unfollow me. I don't understand. You just delete, you know, like take your, if I knew, oh, these people unfollow me, I would have, in a heartbeat, blocked you guys because don't know. I don't know why you follow me. So I'm gonna end it here.